Hello, and welcome to my key concept presentation on citation chaining. I'll cover what citation chaining is, the different types of citation chaining, the two most frequently used sources for these searches, and some valuable tips. Citation chaining, also known as cited reference searching, is a method of researching that identifies articles and other resources that cite and are cited by a resource that you have already found. One source links to another, forming a chain of relevant literature. You can use citation chaining to identify other researchers with common interests, to discover how an idea has been confirmed, applied, or developed over time, to find additional relevant sources, and as an indicator of a publication's influence. When you mine the resources cited in the article, this is called backwards chaining. These resources will be older than the article you are using and help you identify what other articles or resources may have influenced the author. One way to do this is to mine the references listed at the end of the relevant article using keyword or subject searching for additional useful resources. When you look at resources that cite the article you are using, it is known as forward chaining. These resources will be newer than the article you have found, so you're looking forward in time to help you find more recent research on your topic. If you are using a very recent article, you may not be able to find many forward chaining resources. Sideways chaining is another form of citation chaining. In sideways chaining, authors cite and share some of the same literature and references, even if they are not citing each other directly. This may happen when authors are publishing concurrently. Now that you know what citation chaining is, let's talk about where to search. Web of Science is probably the most well-known resource for citation chaining. Web of Science provides broad, interdisciplinary coverage of citation data from around the world. Web of Science focuses on the disciplines of science, social sciences, arts, and humanities. Another good source available is Google Scholar. Using Google Scholar, you can search for journal articles, books, theses, abstracts, and court opinions across a number of disciplines. Here are some tips to keep in mind when doing your cited reference searching. Google Scholar is unidirectional, meaning you can only see the subsequent citations to the source article. However, Google Scholar is a free resource. Web of Science is bidirectional, so you can see the references cited by an article as well as the later articles that cite that article. However, Web of Science is subscription-based. While Google Scholar and Web of Science may be the two best-known resources for citation searching, you can also check discipline-oriented databases for additional citing references, such as PsycInfo. Citations are also sometimes called cited references, works cited, bibliographies, or endnotes, so be sure to also check for these headings when looking for your additional resources. One last tip. Periodicals are easier to mine for cited information than many other types of research publications. I hope this information on citation chaining has been helpful and will be useful in your next research endeavor.